thing I wasn't expecting here in America is how smooth your roads are. I mean, look at this. Where's the cobblestone? It's all smooth. And what is that? Did I just spy a leprechaun go in these bushes?
It is pretty wild watching someone discover that functional infrastructure actually, exists here in America. We do have decent infrastructure, at least in some places, but we spent it's been so long convinced that everything's crumbling that a smooth road actually feels like a flex now. It's funny. Either way though, if you haven't already, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it.
So you're telling me in America you are unable to walk into the MetLife Stadium that's holding the World Cup in a few months? You're telling me it is illegal and they are prosecuting people who walk? Huh? You have to take a $150 train journey into the stadium that's 30 minutes long, $150. Excuse me, you've built a country that enables you can't walk around. You don't even have an infrastructure to walk around your country. What? I've just discovered this. Americans don't walk everywhere. The joy that walking down the Wembley, the big strip of Wembley that everybody knows, it's famous. The joy that walk has brought me, it's unexplainable and it's illegal in America to walk. You cannot walk from, say if you live 20 minutes down the road, you cannot walk to the stadium.
I mean,
that is mind-boggling, perplexing.
She's absolutely right, and it's honestly depressing. We've designed cities where, again, the infrastructure is nice, but walking to a stadium is treated like some impossible European luxury instead of just a normal life.
English fans going to the World Cup in America are in trouble. They're in serious trouble. I am hearing Brits saying, don't worry, we'll walk to the stadium. No, you won't. No, you won't, my friend. Ha! America isn't built for walking. You have to drive everywhere. I've learnt that the hard way. So when I hear Brits saying, oh, it's fine, it's only 3 miles down the road, I can walk. Try it. Try it. 1, you'll get heat stroke. 2, there ain't no sidewalk to walk on, pal. Well, the majority anyway. Please remember, America is not the UK. It's not a tiny island. America is massive, all right? It is huge. It will take you 40 minutes to drive to a local Walmart. What makes you think you're going to walk to the stadium in America? Godspeed. Godspeed. Americans are built for driving. They drive everywhere. If you try to walk in America, you'll end up not physically being able to walk because you'll get hit by an absolute 4x4 truck. So this is to all the British fans who think they're going to walk to the stadium in America. No, get a car. Get a car, rent a car, get an Uber, do what you're going to do. Make sure you're in something with 4 wheels that can transport you where you need to go. You will be walking nowhere, my fellow redcoats. Nowhere, okay?
I mean, he's not wrong. And the worst part is that we act like this is truly just freedom when really it's just surrendered. It's just complete surrendering to car companies who lobbied us into this mess decades ago. It is pretty crazy. There's like proper documentaries and YouTube videos that I've actually personally watched that document the history of travel and traversing in America. It's pretty insane, walking around, horse and carriage, biking, proper cars, combustion engine, everything. It is pretty interesting. There's a few videos out there for those who are interested, but let's continue.
I bloody love driving in America. It's such a pleasure. It's such an absolute pleasure. We've had to change our car purely because we needed to, the old car had a service. Well, we've got this Jeep Wagoneer. It is massive. It is huge. The air conditioning is amazing. The screen is amazing. I'm even getting cold air blowing up my bottom. I love being in America. I love American cars. I love American roads, and we are having the best time of our lives.
I mean, the ventilated seats are genuinely nice, but it's pretty telling that our answer to climate change is air-conditioned butts instead of, walkable neighborhoods and public transit.
The Americans flexing about their 5-lane highways are absolutely correct. I mean, who wants to walk to a football stadium? What is this, the Victorian era? Take this former Premier League stadium in London. The nearest underground station is 30 minutes walk away, but the tree-lined pavements have aggressive chihuahuas at every turn, so you might have to take a bus. Warning, they are frequent and affordable. For reasons no one can fathom, someone put a train station right next to the stadium. Some fans have to endure a boat trip here with a fully licensed bar, and others take a cable car with horrific views across one of the greatest cities in the world. Crossing the road is also a hardship. You press the button, you wait for the green man, and then you have to walk across. And sometimes it does get complicated. Here's another route to the stadium. You have to go across a level crossing. Sometimes the barrier's down, and it's a waiting game. On to drinking, it doesn't get any better. We have to drink out of pints, and we don't have to tip the staff either. And if we want food inside the stadium, well, it gets even worse. You have to get up off your seat, walk into the concourse, and get it from the kiosk. No one's walking up and down serving you. So in summary, yes, we are jealous. We have unrealistic expectations of what hosting a World Cup's about, and we're sorry.
The fact that they have to apologize for expecting to walk somewhere, it says everything about how completely, we've failed at basic urban planning in this country, at least in a good chunk of spots.
America is just like the movies, and I can't believe it. We saw this school bus on the way back from Fort Worth, Texas Day, and I think I'm too English to understand, but do people actually get this to school every single day? Because I'm starting to realise that Texas is so big that this probably comes to their house. Does it come to their house, or is there like a place it picks them up? I don't understand how the school bus system works. I also just thought they existed in movies. I was actually way too excited when I saw this. The fire engines as well are another level of cool. The fire engines just look so sick.
I'm genuinely curious what stood out to him, because America through the eyes of someone visiting for a single match is probably a very specific kind of culture shock for a lot of people. No surprise. Darkly funny about our highways being a tourist attraction. Like, yeah, come see the 12-lane monument to why we can't have nice things, it's there's some pretty big highways in America. They're having the time of their lives. Meanwhile, we're over here wondering why our sports culture feels so corporate and sterile by comparison, and our streets think this is why.
Okay, so I bartend in Boston, and currently the FIFA World Cup just started, and I work the day shift, which means I'm there from 10:30 to 4:30 or whenever I'm free to go. I was actually able to get out at 5:15 today, surprisingly, with how busy I was. But I thought I'd make a video about how much I made today thanks to the World Cup, because I got absolutely whacked at work today, and it was a lot of hard work, but it was also a lot of fun. So my credit card tips were $464, and then that's not including the server tip out. On top of my credit card tips, I also made some cash. So for cash, I made 1, 2, 3, 350, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 450, 470, 475, 480, 481, 482, 483, 484, 485, 486. So for a grand total, that brings me to $950 plus whatever the server tips me out. And yeah, I know people are complaining about the World Cup being in the US, but as a girly who bartends in Boston, I am not complaining. Shout out to Scotland. They were most of my customers today, and now I'm rooting for them. So let's go, Scotland.
I mean, crazy. Awesome, but this is exactly what the tipping system is so broken. She had one great day because of a special event, but that shouldn't be what determines whether she makes rent or not, or whether she has a good day or not. But good for her.
Listen, I feel like we should have made the FIFA World Cup like a class project. I feel like we should have all just housed Europeans and made them go through everyday life with us so they could quit talking mess about us. Like, they're so overwhelmed by the food. Bruh, you're going to go home and weigh 15 pounds more and be stuck on the toilet forever. Your plumbing's not going to work after you leave America if you keep eating Taco Bell, Wendy's, and Portillo's. It's not going to work for you. Slow down, okay? Absolutely take some ranch dressing back, though, because for certain. You need to understand what it's like to drive from Fort Worth to Dallas. By the way, Arlington's in the middle of those, and it's a 45-minute drive for us. Please don't be walking on those interstates. You will get run over. It's illegal. There are signs that say that. Anyways, we could have helped him figure it out together. It would have been fun.
She's hitting on something real. I mean, it truly is easy to mock Americans until you realize the size and car dependency weren't exactly our choice. They were just designed into us by policy, pretty much. Either way, if you guys haven't already, please make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, notifications on. I'll catch you in the next one. Stay safe.